Thanks, everybody. Welcome to 2K Sports. I'm Ernie Johnson, and it is my pleasure to be with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And on tap tonight, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers going up against the Detroit Pistons. This Pistons group has been getting things done. It's been a very successful first half of the season for them. When the opportunity to win a ball game has been there for them, they have grabbed it over and over. And so the All-Star break is behind us. Second half of the season is upon us. Shaq, is this where we'll see the great teams start to separate themselves from the rest of the pack?
Yeah, I think so, but still a lot of games have to be played. A lot can happen that's out of your control. You got to keep a strong mindset, work hard, and just hope for the best.
But this is where the postseason picture will start to get in focus, because right now we're trying to figure out who's going to be who and who's playing where, who's the matchups, and you come in with those great graphics at the end. But this is where it's starting to get clarification, Ernie. Playoff state of mind.
The tip-off fast approaching. Let's send it down to Kevin Harlan. Kev.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. We have Doris Burks on the sideline as well. For the Detroit Pistons, they coming off a good outing against the Bucks in Milwaukee. It was just a textbook performance. That game was all theirs. Once they got it going, it was full speed ahead.
And they may have been on the road, but you know what? They nullified any home court disadvantage in that game by how well they shot it from three.
Shooting can always be a great equalizer. I mean, when you shoot like that from outside, it really makes winning on the road a lot easier.
And it's the Pistons to start out. All right, let's set the floor. Courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. On the court for the Pistons. And it's Andrew in at the power forward position. On defense, the Pistons. They set the pick. Inside. Shot from 12. Count that one. Peterson's got the first points of the night for the Cavs.
Always nice to get the first lead of the game.
Yeah, I agree with you there, because to me it's just much more comforting to play from the front than to be battling from behind.
Now here is Carter. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. Here's Rojo. And he makes good on the way.
Yeah, strong move to the basket there. Nice power to get that up and in.
Here's Hines. Offensive rebound. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And just a nice combination of size and feel there. Terrific finish down low.
The Pistons shooting their first free throw tonight.
One shot.
For Cleveland, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Booker with it. Playing Houston, he was nearly unstoppable. And he gets the bucket. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. Hines, the pass to Andrew. They set the pick. Here's Philemon. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Coming into this, having notched a win against the Rockets in their last game.
You know, they played well enough to win, but to be honest with you, I just felt like their opponent's defensive performance was shaky at best.
Yeah, I'd go along with that, Greg. I mean, the game wasn't handed to them, but they definitely didn't have to work as hard for it as they should have.
The Cavaliers shooting their first free throws of the night.
Taking 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And the Pistons making a change here. Jamison hits them both. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. And let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
Kevin, thank you. I spoke with the Pistons head coach for just a bit. I asked him how they plan to contain this offense, one of the most prolific in the league. He said, we'll have our work cut out for us, no question about it. They can hurt you any number of ways. That's why they're as good as they are. We just have to play the percentages and try to make sure they're getting the shots we want as opposed to the ones they want. Kevin, makes sense. Back to you.
Thanks, Doris. That's a potent offense they're up against right now, and they know it.
And that's why they've got to be ultra-focused at the defensive end right from the tip.
And I have no doubts that they will be. As bluntly as Coach put it to Doris, I'm sure he was even more blunt when he was talking to his guys.
Henry with it. Jamison covering. And it's Carter missing.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
And Booker kicks to Jamison. Inside, Peterson. And he banks in the layup.
So far, so good for them at the offensive end here in the early going.
He had a great field goal percentage to start, exactly what they were hoping for.
That one goes. Count it. He's got 7.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Here's Booker. No good on the triple. Pistons trail by 5. Here's Carter. Passes it to Henry. Now Jamison. Boy, that win against the Rockets. He's another guy who really showed up to play. A nice shot by Booker.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Pass to Carter. 18 feet out. Booker pulls it in.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Pulls it up. Offensive rebound. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Well, they've yet to string many stops together.
It just seems like they're a step slow today.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Cleveland?
Well, I like the fact they've already been getting a lot of high-quality shots in the paint.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball. Just not happy with how his team is playing, and they just have been on the wrong side of this run.
Yeah, and you know what, Greg? Sometimes just a pause in the action, which is what a timeout can give you, is enough to change things around.
Pistons trail by 11. Feeds it to Henry. They set the pick. Dishes it to Carter. Six on the shot clock. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Hines can't get it to go. And Cleveland will come the other way. Outside, Jamison. Rebounded by the Pistons.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
Henry passes to Hines. From downtown, and that one's good.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play.
Now here's Booker. 5 points in the game. Pass to Peterson. Got a hand on it. Henry passes to Hines. Shot goes down. Very quick possession right there. He has 5.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Cleveland moving the ball around. Pass to Peterson. Right wing. Here's Booker. It's deflected. Now here is Carter. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Hines the pass to Carter. It's tipped.
It's almost as if there's a lid on the hoop for him right now. He still hasn't gotten one to fall in the court.
Jamison drives in. Not enough on that one as it misses.
That's not a sight you see very often. I mean, he has a great feel for that jump shot, especially when he's open.
Off target with the open look. The Cavaliers leading by 6. The pass to Peterson. Here's Booker. It's deflected.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
Well, I don't think there's any question about it. They came focused and ready to play. I mean, they're doing everything they can to put things in their favor. You earn that, and they're actually earning it well right now.
Here's Booker after the basket by Detroit.
Well, they're in the lead, but he's still been frustrated from an offensive standpoint.
The shot by Carter, nobody around. That 3 off the mark.
He's been wayward and just off on about everything he's put up in this period.
Jamison left side. Kicks it to Booker. Shot to end this cold run. Carter pulls it in.
And he has slipped into a funk, Clark. You can see the confidence is shaken.
Yeah, it really is. I mean, he's very much deflated. The basket looks a lot smaller to him at this point, and the only way you can get out of it is to work yourself out of it.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Well, who's had the hot hand from the 2 position over the last 10 games? Highest field goal percentages right here on the 2K leaderboard. Several teams changing it up here. Here's Huffman, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
White drives in, and a rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Their last meeting was in Detroit, where they were unable to fight off the Pistons.
Yeah, and looking back at their last game against this club, they were badly out-rebounded.
Yeah, and that turned the tide, the rebounding differential. They've got to focus and make it a team effort to really pound the glass.
In transition, here come the Cavaliers.
That's how you make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered. The floor is open. Take care of business.
Always an advantage when you can get out in the open floor. You get much better rhythm offensively. And this lead, I think, is headed up.
The tough shots aren't going down for him right now. But neither are the easy ones. I mean, he's got to find the rhythm somehow.
To the inside, off the pick, and the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play. The Cavaliers have made 3 free throws so far, haven't missed any.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
To the right side. And here's Carter. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Carter with a screen on Ulrich. Clock at 4. Here's White. It's good. The assist that time from Burke.
The D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
And so it's Cleveland with it. 4-point game. Shots good.
Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots are what they are getting in terms of the attempts, and that's just not going to get it done. They've got to figure it out.
And it's good.
For 3.
Here's Huffman. Well, it's been a high-scoring competitive game through the first quarter of play. Cavaliers lead by 3. It's the NBA on 2K Sports from Quicken Loans Arena. Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the second quarter going back here. What stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
Anytime you can get to the rim consistently early in the game, it allows you to get into a good rhythm offensively.
It really does. I mean, it's a lot easier to get buckets inside. That's elementary, and they've done that through 1.
And it's the Cavaliers with the ball. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Franklin. 11 points for him in that last game against Houston.
But his passing just blew me away. I mean, to see him operate their offense that way was a breath of fresh air.
And for Detroit, it's tipped. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
The Pistons shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. The first free throw is good. Booker, he's checked in for Cleveland. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Stolen away. And for Detroit, inside. Here's Hines on target from 13 feet. 9 points in the game so far.
If you're waiting for him to miss when he's that open, you're going to be in for a long wait.
The feed to Franklin. From beyond the arc, there's the bucket. Good. And the Cavaliers lead by 2.
Good ball movement. He put that pass in the ideal spot, right where it needed to be. There it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number 1 for them right now.
So it's Detroit now. White the pass to Simpson. Shot from 12. No good. And Cleveland the other way now. Booker inside. Wide on him. No good from Booker. Detroit's gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the three ball here. There's a screen. Down low, tapped. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
One shot. Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Franklin. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Pistons leading by 3. Henry with it. 20 points for him last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, and talk about his scoring. I mean, Kevin, with the defense trying to pressure him, he did a good job of getting them to overcommit and getting himself to the line.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've established their presence in the paint tonight. Also, a lot of their scoring to this point coming from down low.
And he knocks down the first one.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second, getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Passes it to Peterson. It's deflected. Hines, the pass to Henry. Here's the screen. Misses from short range.
And you saw how quick the defense was. They were ready for him. They got the hand in the face there and made that much more difficult.
Yeah, and every team needs that kind of rugged interior defense because you want to try to distract your opponents when they get inside, and you also want to make them uncomfortable in their shot attempts.
And so it's Cleveland with it after the basket by Detroit. It's good, and the Piston lead is cut down to 5 there thanks to the basket from Booker.
You know, a good job by the defender of not getting fooled by the step back, but he still got the shot to fall.
Out of bounds, Cleveland will take possession.
Boy, did they ever make a mess out of that one. Terrible turnover.
Cavaliers making a switch here. Jameson's checked in. The Cavaliers have gone only 2 of 7 from the field since the second quarter got underway. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. To the paint from 12 feet out. Offensive rebound, Peterson. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Now just a 3-point Piston lead. Pass to Perry. Over to the left wing. Here's Henry, defended by Booker. Baseline J on the way. Again, the Pistons good for 2. Cavaliers have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Jamison kicks to Booker. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Cavaliers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Taking 2 shots.
And that one misses. Detroit making a switch here. Carter's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Detroit leading by 4. Hines. Jamison covering. The shot's good from Carter.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agendas.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Now here's Booker. 7 points in the game. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. And they convert it last on attempt number 3. Booker's got 9 points.
Yeah, it looks like he saw some things out there that need to be adjusted, and he's going to take a break here and talk it over.
Hey, you know, coaches sometimes need a break in the action to rethink and retool a bit. Anytime you're in that situation, it makes sense to use the timeout.
And with the pause in the action, let's look at the numbers for Booker. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and with his incredible court vision, he's first in the league in assists per game.
And I tell you what, his scoring abilities are almost otherworldly. I mean, no one's been able to slow him down or even come close.
Burke, he's checked in for Detroit. Detroit leading by 4. And play stops as it looks like they call an over the back here.
Boy, did he go hard to the boards, but clearly went over the back in doing it.
Yeah, kudos for the effort. I always love that kind of effort, but he was just a little overzealous.
Here's Burke. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. To the left wing. Jamison drives in.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Shot clock at 5. The leaner. Detroit with the rebound.
Well, use his body well to lean around the defender. It's always going to be difficult to convert that shot, though.
There's the pick. Out left to the wing. Here's Henry. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Henry's got 6 in the quarter.
And now he's taken a solid opening in the quarter and built on it here in the second.
Here's Dugonix. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2. The Cavaliers have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
2 shots.
He's off on the first.
This is part of the reason that they're down. They're really having trouble at the line.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Aldridge is checked in. And the second free throw, good.
Thank you, Cleveland!
Pistons leading by 5. There's the pick. Burke kicks to Henry. Another 3 for Detroit.
The D just sagged off just enough, and no hesitation on his part.
To the middle. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Nice, accurate pass right into the middle.
Detroit's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the 3-point shot tonight. Carter with a screen on Jamison. Here's Henry. It's rebounded by Cleveland. To the paint. Here's Huffman. Carter with the block. Now Henry. 12 points for him. The floater. Can't get it to go. Jamison with the defensive effort. Got a piece of it. Now Detroit moving it up. Henry leading the charge. That's good. And the Pistons lead by 8.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
Yeah, and it should help them increase their separation here. I mean, this has been an impressive offensive output.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
And he didn't get quite enough under that one.
And good defense there to play up and get a hand in the face.
Well, he's got a tough mindset. He's confident as a defender. And when you combine those two things, it makes it real hard to score on him.
Burke kicks to Henry. And there's 1:45 left here in the second. From outside the arc, another 3 for Detroit.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
And here are the teams that have been on fire from the three-point line ever since the All-Star break. The Cavaliers, number 1. In 4th, the Pistons.
The success these teams have found from long range cannot be denied, Kevin. There's more pressure as you get towards the end of the season, but they keep knocking down the big shots.
.133 left to play in the first half. A nice shot by Aldridge.
They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now here's White. 11 points for him in that last game against Milwaukee. High arcing shot.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
The dish to Aldridge. Dugonix. White covering. Cleveland moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Winner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Here's Carter. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved the layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
The Pistons shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. First free throw is good. Franklin's checked in for Cleveland. He's perfect from the line this time. 34 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Out to the wing. Here's Huffman. And Cleveland again with the bucket. Pistons leading by 7. Outside, White. Here's Philemon, and you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
How about battling through the impact there and then wheeling that basketball in?
Boy, it does your heart good to see that kind of determination in a player. Really excellent focus that time.
The Pistons have been at their finest 4 at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. 7 seconds left in the second quarter. To the inside, Huffman. The shot no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And that concludes the first half. Pistons ahead, leading by 10. And we'll be back right after halftime for the start of the third quarter. We'll see you in a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, and it's the NBA Halftime Show on 2K Sports. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. With an excellent team performance in the second quarter, they were able to push ahead, scoring easily and defending with a lot more intensity, pushing out to a 10-point lead here at the half. Taking a look at the Pistons, Shaq, what did you think?
The field goal percentage was off the chisnarts, Ernie. Let me rewind it. The field goal percentage was off the charts, Ernie. It was well planned, well executed. They took very few bad shots, and that needs to be the focus from here on out. More smart basketball, don't try to do too much, and open the door for a comeback.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
Well, the perimeter D is just too loose. I mean, there's no excuse for letting the team rain that many threes on you. And at that higher percentage, guys aren't fighting through screens. They're not staying with their shooters. They're not helping out. Just bad basketball on a defensive end. They've got to tighten it up on a high level in the second half.
And now, folks, it's just about time for the third quarter to begin. We will see you after the final buzzer.
Now the second half about to start up and begin any moment. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Now here's Booker. Lets it go from 11. Henry with the rebound. Henry's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And for Detroit, and it's Andrew in at the 4 slot.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Stolen by Jamison. Here's Booker. Gets an open look and hits. Booker's got 11 points.
Superb assist there. He played the role of the maestro on that one.
To the middle. Can't get it to go. And it's the Cavaliers taking it the other way. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute play. Shoots it up. Good on the jump shot. 6 points for him.
You know what? Didn't find a very good shot on that possession, but still able to get 2 points.
Here's Philemon. And he drew the blocking foul. He'll go to the line for 2. The Pistons have an exceptional shooting free throws tonight, going 9 for 9.
Cavaliers foul called. Huffman. That's his 3rd personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break.
At the line for
3 shots.
The first one falls.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. Here's Booker. No good from outside.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Here's Jamison after the basket by Detroit. Shot clock at 6. Trying to break that ice-cold streak.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
And it's time for an injury report.
Thanks, Kevin. I just talked with the Pistons' head athletic trainer. A very somber tone over here on the sideline, guys. It does not look to be good news at all. If he were to miss some time, it would be a very tough loss for his team down the final stretch of this season. They're hoping that doesn't happen, guys.
Thank you, Doris, for the update. We appreciate it, and we really hope for the best as always.
And he's a tough guy. My guess is he'll be back before we know it and better than ever.
Greg, I sure hope you're right. I mean, there are just so many uncertainties when it comes to dealing with injuries, though. Let's hope for the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
Let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Thank you, Kevin. I got a chance to hear what the Cavaliers head coach was saying to his team. He focused on their offense and said to his guys, make the extra pass. Don't try to play hero ball and do it by yourself. That ends up leading to bad shots. Well, they need to make something happen before the start of the fourth quarter, and maybe those changes will do the trick, Kevin.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
How about the way he's able to angle his body to shield the big fella off and still get the finish?
You've got to be clever with your sleight of hand when you get inside and try to finish against the bigger guys. And he made it look easy that time.
Hines, the pass to Carter. Count the bucket. Carter's got 11 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And fancy finishes like that look great, but, man, it's embarrassing when you blow them.
The pass to Hines. There's the three. And it's in. Basket number 6 for him thus far. He has only missed 2 shots from the floor.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Now here's Booker. Defense right on him. Burt grabs the miss.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
Here's Booker. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it 3.
No clue how he got that one to fall.
And that was not a soft foul he had to get through, Greg. I mean, he had to really power that one up and in.
Both teams will make substitutions. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Pistons.
We've seen them make the extra effort from a defensive standpoint, closing out airspace and sending shots back.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play chance here.
One shot, gentlemen.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Cleveland moving the ball around. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing. For Cleveland, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact.
At the line for 2.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Pistons leading by 12. Down low. Misses from short range. Cleveland's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Shoots the 3. No good. The Pistons go the other way with it.
Well, he had 1 3-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Lets it go from deep. Booker pulls it in. Booker's got his 3rd rebound tonight. From deep. Can't hit. The Pistons have gone 6 of 10 from the field in the 3rd quarter. Simpson, the pass to Burke. Passes it to Simpson. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Taft, but they get it back. He feeds it to Burke. Pass to Hines. Tries again. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. He's got 16.
And he could be the guy to put this game out of reach.
Fans, you gotta get loud. Come on, let's have a round of applause for the Cavalier girls.
And now let's find out which teams excelled from the free throw line in the season's second half. The Pistons, number 1.
They are really dialed in at the line, especially since the break. I mean, really shooting an impressive percentage from the line.
Carter, he's checked in for Detroit. White comes in for Burke. And so it's Cleveland with it. They trail by 14. Dugonix, defended by Carter. Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession.
You can see where the Pistons rank in the league stats over these last 10 games now. First in scoring, first in rebounding, and they're number 1 in block shots. This is a team that doesn't allow easy shots in the lane.
And you go back to their offense, the most explosive in the league. I mean, everyone talks about the great offense beating great defenses, and I tell you what, they make it difficult to hang with.
Out of bounds, Detroit takes possession. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. You look at Detroit. They've got their eye on the number 1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And check it out, Cleveland, just way behind.
And right now for the Pistons, any fears of a regression for them this season have been laid to bed. They're an elite team yet again, and they're poised for a dominant stretch run here.
Looks that way to me. I mean, this is a team that appears perfectly primed for a deep run into the postseason, as long as they don't suffer any unforeseen injuries or setbacks.
Nice job coming off that screen. Franklin's got 6.
A lot of space right there to get that shot off.
Not a very good job of the defender getting over the top of that screen in that particular play. Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
That's tipped. Now the pass to Peterson. There's a screen. In the corner, it's Aldridge. 5 to shoot.
Cleveland foul call. Franklin. That's his first personal foul. For your Cavaliers. Bernard Huffman.
Pistons leading by 15. And here's White. He's got 5. Carter, the pass to Simpson. Ball stolen. Pass to Franklin. The stupendous finish in traffic. Franklin's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
So far, going for more of an inside game here in this second half, and I like that. A little smash-mouth basketball, taking it inside.
Here's Philemon, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Here's Franklin. He's got 8, and he gets the bucket.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game.
1:05 left here in the 3rd quarter. Here's White. It's deflected, but he recovers it. 5 on the clock. Carter with the bucket.
It's a +5 advantage for them in the rebounding category after that board.
Very steady with their work on the interior. Really a well-rounded effort overall.
So it's the Cavaliers now. It's a 16-point game.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
There's 37 seconds left to play in the 3rd. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it, Greg. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting for Cleveland. White. 2 shots.
And that one falls for White.
Can you believe the job they're doing at the foul line since halftime? I mean, they've been perfect so far.
Yeah, as cool as can be, Clark. Great focus and efficiency. That's how they built this lead.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Jamison's checked in. No good on the second, so he hits 1 of 2. The Cavaliers trail by 15. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Jamison taking 2 shots.
Okay, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Boy, perfect half at the free throw line for him. That'll help their comeback effort for real.
And Clark, those free throws need to continue if they're going to get back in this game.
Jamison hits them both. 24 seconds left in the 3rd. White against Jamison. White the pass to Andrew. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Shot clock at 5. Fader on the way, and he gets it to go. 14 points for him. Jamison. The shot is off. And as we end the 3rd quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Pistons lead by 15. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Here's Burke. Henry with it. Right at the free throw line, and that one comes up a bit short.
The defense needs to play tight on him, and that's exactly what they did to force that miss. Well done.
And for Detroit, we've got Burke, and it's Simpson in at the 3 spot. Huffman, 11 feet out, and he hits it.
Huffman!
Pistons leading by 13. Burke kicks to Carter. It's good. The assist that time from Burke. Burke's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Man, he's got a lot of firepower right now. I mean, what a half he's having.
They set the pick. Here's Booker. Can't make good off the pick.
Not a whole lot going down for him at this point. He just can't buy a break.
Over to the left wing. Simpson, the pass to Burke. Out left to the wing. And another 3 for Detroit.
And that tells you a lot about why the score is where it is. Lazy defense.
Outside, Jamison. Here's Booker. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good.
That was an outstanding pick that gave him the room to bury the jump shot. Underrated, but not undervalued.
Here's Carter. Plenty of space. Had the space there, but it's offline. They set the pick. Here's Rojo. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Booker pulls it in.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
They get the rebound. Huffman. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Huffman. Taking 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And Cleveland making a change here. Peterson's checked in. That's also good. So he hits both free throws. And so it's Detroit with the ball. They led by as many as 18 points. It's off to Charlotte for them after this game as they take on the Hornets. They're in the midst of a 4-game road trip right now. That'll be game number 3.
And Kevin, plays like that, really the reason they've got a nice lead right now. Just a great job on the glass.
And Greg, the jam and the follow gets their whole bench jumping. Clark, look at them. They are really into it.
Yeah, they sure are. That's a little salt in the wound there. I mean, they take a miss and turn it into one of the plays of the game. That hurts.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Jamison.
Carter outside. The 3. Count that one. He's got 19.
That gives him his second 3 of the half with 3 total for the game.
They set the screen. Right side, Jamison. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Detroit with the rebound.
Now that's terrific defense at the rim. Got right in his path.
And you know they'll be conscious of him next time they take it inside, too. I mean, that's what really good defenders do. They make you think about their presence.
And the shot is good. Booker's got 9 points now in just the second half.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
That's his second personal foul. At the line for the Cavaliers, Hines. 2 shots.
And the first one drops.
Oh my gosh, I just got that.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Cavaliers trail by 15. Now Jamison. He kicks to Booker. To the inside. Intercepted. Here's Carter. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more.
And you can just see he's a different player since coming back from halftime.
They've struggled against him in this one. Just no answer for Carter. He has 20 points, and he's got 2 baskets from out in three-point land.
And I'm sure they'd like to get a few more of those out of him.
Here's Huffman. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Hines. A rare miss for him. Cavaliers have gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
They set the screen. Here's Booker. It's blocked. Now here is Carter. Passes to Hines. 5 to shoot. Parked down low that time, and he got the 3-second call.
Cavaliers ball.
The Cavaliers trail by 18. And here's Jamison. Here's Booker. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Cleveland. Booker. At the line for 2.
Free throw good, Booker. Both free throws good from Booker.
Detroit calls timeout. Ladies and gentlemen, your Cavalier girls.
Yeah, first turnover of the game. Overall, though, he's been rock solid. Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
No question about it. No flop there. That was a direct shot to the chest.
The Cavaliers trail by 16. Jamison drives in. Here's Huffman. That's tipped.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
And so here's Cleveland. Feeds it to Jamison. Puts up a 3. That is good.
Man, that is not an easy shot right there. I mean, he had to get it off over a much taller defender.
Yeah, he needed to add just a little more loft on that one because of the size mismatch, and he did it perfectly. He got there late, but you do have to like the aggressiveness to go after the block. But that one's going to count.
The Cavaliers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth and even 50%. They set the pick. Six to shoot. Kept alive. Here's Peterson. Off with the layup. Pistons leading by 15. And here we go. Fast break. Henry's got it. Missed inside. To the middle. Here's Huffman. Good work defensively by Carter. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Here's Philemon. Hits that one. Nice pass, leading him to the bucket. And the Pistons lead by 17.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Carter outside. Here's the screen. Here's Henry. Defended by Booker. Henry misses.
Yeah, good tough D there to get a hand up and force that miss.
That's example number 1 of why he is such a strong defensive player and why he has such a great defensive reputation.
But they'll get another chance. Peterson the pass to Booker. The second chance effort. Shoots over Henry. Rebound, Detroit. Carter outside. Pass to Andrew. Out to Carter. To the right side. Hines. Jamison covering. Hines. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. 23 points in the game.
And really, with every point from this point on, it seems like they're just closer to finishing this one off.
If they haven't already done it. I mean, hey, it's been a tremendous all-around performance from this group. I don't think there's any question about that.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
And Cleveland making a change here. Jamison, a screen. The pass to Peterson. He dishes it to Jamison. There's a good screen. Clock at 6. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
And that's an aggressive play to try to get the rebound. Just a little too aggressive.
And unnecessary. That's over the top. That's doing too much, Greg. He wasn't in good position there, and he was never going to get the ball. He just wasted a foul.
1:21 left in the fourth quarter.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Pistons.
They found a great rhythm from long range.
They sure did, Kevin. Every time they left a man open deep, he'd get a good look at the basket. And they didn't hesitate, and the aggressiveness paid off.
And in the win-loss column, tonight's game will push their record up to 54 wins on the year.
And this will be their third win in 3 tries against these guys. They match up so well.
They really do. I mean, there's one more game to play in this season series, and barring any major changes to their team, I'd have to believe the sweep will be in order.
And so it's Detroit with the ball, following the score by Cleveland. And the basket good. And the Pistons lead by 19.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
Nice work on the inside. Hard to get that one up and over the big fella.
Well, it's not supposed to be easy down there, and a little artistry on the inside helped him make it happen.
Here's White. The Cavaliers making the shot. Clock at 6. Can't get it to fall.
Well, he gets it in close, but you have to credit that stifling defense for forcing the miss.
Exactly, Greg. I mean, defense like that really increases the degree of difficulty on that shot by a large amount.
And so Detroit takes this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. Now it's time to head back to the studio with Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny Smith.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Many thanks, Kevin. And now a chance to check out some of the tremendous play tonight from our Jordan player of the game. He had a nice surge to start the second half, hitting his first 3 shots.
I can't imagine a player having a better night from the field than he had tonight. His shooting percentage was off the charts. He used every trick in the book to get those high percentage shots. He shot from every direction, and there was a little bit of luck here and there, but he was on fire.
There was nothing they could do to slow him down, Ernie. Man, you go into a building on the road and completely control the action like he did. Only a few players could do that, Ernie. I'm impressed.
And that'll do it for tonight. For Kenny Smith, Shaquille O'Neal, Kevin Harlan, and our illustrious 2K Sports crew, this is Ernie Johnson. Have a good night, everybody.